Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Fox. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Ori. Then there's Van Exel. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. The drive by Duncan. He feeds it to Parker. Passes it to Bowen. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Here's Bowen. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Shoots the three. And it's Fox with the rebound. And it's Fox with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Van Exel. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Out to Parker. Duncan against Ori. And Duncan gets double teamed. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Off the inbound, he lays it in. Now Van Exel. Ball's knocked loose. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Over to the wing. Fox passes to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
And Duncan gets double teamed. And the pass to Bowen. And that one's good. Duncan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
San Antonio with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Duncan, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A tremendous scorer with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the evening. That one misses. Here are the Lakers with the ball. To the paint. It's stolen by Duncan. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Now here's Jones. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Van Exel passes to Ori. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Duncan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Shaq.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
And the Lakers making a change here. Campbell, he's checked in for Shaq. One comes in for Ori. Ryan's checked in for Fox. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Jones. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Now, here's Van Exel. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Duncan outside. With the second effort. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Bryant from way outside. And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Campbell is out there with Kobe. Then there's Barry. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Fisher in at the point guard. Muhammad against Campbell. On the wing, Kobe. From outside the arc. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Duncan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Lakers trail by 7. Back to Fisher. Right side, O'Neal. Good, nice job down low.
I couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Barry, following the bucket by the Spurs. No good from Campbell.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Duncan, and Duncan gets double-teamed. Parker surveying the floor. Ginobili outside. Here's Duncan. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Fisher, the pass to O'Neal. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And San Antonio called for the foul.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul. But O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Horry's checked in for Campbell. Fox comes in for Kobe. Jones checked in for Barry. And Van Exel subbed in for Derek Fisher. Here's Bowen. Nothing on the board. Drains the three-pointer.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense. A legit threat from beyond the arc.
Van Exel against Parker. Van Exel passes to Jones. O'Neal kicks to Jones. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the inside, and stolen by Horry. Parker against Van Exel. And O'Neal is right there. Shaq's got 7.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And Duncan gets double-teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That one misses for Jones.
A hard-nosed defensive player. You have to like the effort Jones brings on that end, often taking on the challenge of their best offensive player.
And the Lakers making a change here. Campbell's checked in. Now here's Van Exel. Outside, Fox. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Van Exel.
I love watching Van Exel dial it in from deep there. A superb sniper from beyond the arc.
Pass to Bowen. Now Ginobili. Spurs working the ball around now. Duncan down low. Ori defending. Offensive rebound. He can't hit that time. Here's Los Angeles now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Van Exel, 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Kicks it to Muhammad. Fox with the steal. Now here's Jones with 1 on the clock and some nice defense there to end the quarter.
And setting the tone with that rejection, Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Duncan is out there with Nazr Muhammad. Then it's Tony Parker. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Bowen in at the 3 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
And just keeping things simple on offense. Van Exel spotting the open man and just getting him the ball.
Duncan against Ori. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Eddie Jones. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Duncan. And so Duncan hits them both. Here's Jones. And here is Van Exel. Jones, no one around him. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Parker passes to Bowen. And Duncan gets double-teamed. Ginobili gets a wide-open look. And the 3 off target. The Lakers trail. Jones drives in, and Jones slams it home.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Los Angeles on D.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now, here's Van Exel. And Muhammad sends it back. Jones has got room. Drills the elbow jumper. Jones has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Out to Parker. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's stolen by Duncan. And that one's good. Parker.
And how about Parker there? Incredible job with the handle and the footwork to get that one.
Van Exel against Parker. Now here's Van Exel. He's guarded closely. Jones from outside. Here's Shaq. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Duncan against O'Neal. Duncan kicks to Ginobili. Back to Duncan. It's stolen by Van Exel. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Van Exel's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. 1:11 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Duncan, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Campbell, he's checked in for O'Neal. Lunt comes in for Horry. That's Bryant in for Fox. Now here's Van Exel. 9 points in the game so far. Lunt passes to Campbell. The rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Eldon Campbell with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2, and it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Fisher's checked in for Los Angeles. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Now here's Bryant. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 6. A strong finish inside by Kobe Bryant.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Nice move. Can't capitalize inside. Tim Duncan has been on display for San Antonio. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Campbell. Derek Fisher out there with Barry. Then it's Bryant, and it's Shaq in at center. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Duncan down low. O'Neal's there. Shoots. Passes it to Bowen. Duncan left side. That's tipped. Fisher with it. He's picked up by Parker. To the wing on the left to take the lead. Barry misses. O'Neal. Duncan with the block. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And the dunk by Duncan. Timeout called the Lakers. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Horry's checked in for Campbell. Fox comes in for Bryant. Jones checked in for Barry. And Van Exel subbed in for Derek Fisher. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Bernard Moon was saying to the team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Parker, and there's the pass to Duncan. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Launches a three, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 3 assists tonight.
A very reliable shooter. Once Ginobili has the ball, you know what he's going to do with it.
Van Exel against Parker. Van Exel dishes to Jones. Here's Shaq, and Shaq with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Pass to Van Exel. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Down low, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And Van Exel, a quick decision maker, especially when it comes to shredding the D with his passes.
Pass to Duncan. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Fox. Jones kicks to O'Neal. To take the lead, Duncan with the block. And Duncan throws it down.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge even in the biggest of moments.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. O'Neal, and finished off by O'Neal.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage. Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Van Exel. Outside, Jones dishes it to Fox. Back to Jones to tie it up. It's good! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now here's Ginobili. He kicks to Parker. Pass to Duncan. Spurs working the ball around now. Lock at 6. Parker passes to Duncan. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Outside, Jones. They set the pick. Outside, Fox to take the lead. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll return shortly. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
Van Exel with it. Parker out there with Ginobili. Then it's Bowen. And it's Duncan. And it's Muhammad in at the center position. Duncan with the block. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Bowen shot is off. And so it's the Lakers with it. The pass to Fox. Oh, and they take the lead. Fox has got the first points here in the overtime period for the Lakers. Van Exel against Parker. Kicks to Ginobili. Back to Parker. Pass to Duncan. Stolen by O'Neal. Van Exel dishes to O'Neal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. We've got 1:13 left in the first overtime. Duncan left side. And Duncan gets double-teamed. Parker, with no one around, nailed from three-point land. Parker's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. Here's Jones. Orias screen on Ginobili. Jones kicks to Fox. Pass to Van Exel. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
And Van Exel is a gamer, someone that embraces those big shots.
Duncan inside. Ori defending. Count! About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Van Exel against Parker. Now here's Van Exel. Defense right on him. Clock is at 3. Money! San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 3. 9 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Duncan, the pass to Muhammad. No good from three-point territory.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Here's Duncan. No good. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Shaq.